Today at 4:30 on CBS 2 News.
John behaves himself today.
He'll try anyway.
I can't wait to see Parker. I missed him so much last night.
Well, are you gonna ring the bell?
Yeah, I just need a minute. Now tell me and be honest, okay? Do I look all right? I'm trying to go for a respectable mom, you know?
Lose the hat.
Aren't you supposed to wear hats in church?
Well, you can, but it's kind of old hat. Seriously, though, when's the last time you were even in church? Your christening?
Hey, never mind that. I may not be a regular churchgoer, but I'm going to make sure that Parker has the best start in life.
That's why you made me his godmother, right?
Yeah, something, Molly. I'm starting to feel really glad about all the mistakes I've made, because this way I can be sort of a lighthouse for him. I can steer him away from those rocks that I know all too well.
Wow. You are like a regular Norman Rockwell painting, you know that?
Then you're so funny. Ricky, that's Parker. He's crying. John, what is going on in here?
We had a rough night.
Oh, would you give him to me, please?
Look, I don't want you to throw a fit or anything like that. We may just have to postpone this christening. Come on. Come on.
I think one more rose on the left, up there.
You're early. This ceremony doesn't start for a while.
Yeah, I know. I just I haven't been in church much lately. So.
I know. I noticed that. Why is that, do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, boys and I go all the time. Maybe you should come along sometime if you want.
I'd love that.
Yeah, I'm sure they would too. So would I.
Oh, I see we're the first ones here.
Hi, Susan.
Have you heard anything?
No.
Excuse me.
Hey.
No. I don't know what to do. I thought she ran away because she knew I wanted her hospitalized.
Susan, you had no choice.
All that crazy talk about David Stenbeck terrorizing her, I thought she was delusional.
Well, she was. And you heard what Holden said. David would not come back to Oakdale.
But she was so afraid. That couldn't be an act. And now nothing. Nothing. No contact whatsoever. She used to use the ATM every other day, and now, since she disappeared, nothing, not a single penny has been spent.
Well, what about charge accounts?
No, she hasn't used a one. Look, what if it's true? What if David did come back? What if he's been stalking her? You know what he did to Lily and Julia Lindsay. What if he has Emily somewhere?
Yeah, Susan...
Well, look! What happened to her? What happened to her? Where is she? Why haven't the police been able to find one single trace of her?
I don't know. I thought that the PIs that I hired would have found her long ago, but not a single lead.
Just stay calm. Stay calm. Stay healthy. It's okay. Just rest. Exercise. Try to sleep. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't give up. Don't give up. Just think of the baby. Think of my baby. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay, baby. Oh, David. Oh. What do you want? David, please help me. I have to get my baby out of this horrible place. Oh, God, David, tell me what I have to do. Please tell me. Oh, please don't keep me locked up in here.
As the world turns.
Lucinda, darling, I have some flowers. But these flowers are much too beautiful for you. I have to keep up my act for the nurses. Some wonderful news. Dr. Eckert has decided to throw in the towel. You see, his medication failed. It must be very frustrating for you. just lying there. You are the only person in the world that knows that I set that trap to kill Holden and caught you instead. You. If you could only talk, if you could tell the world, you could have me sent to prison, maybe for life.
Prison's too good for you, my darling. I'll think of something much better.
Instead, you lie there, like a log trapped in your own body. Well, me, I'm free, and rich. Yes, very rich. Because soon it will be my very sad duty to have you declared incompetent. Then I will control worldwide and everything you've worked all your life for. Too bad you didn't sign that prenup. Right? Who are you and what do you want?
As the World Turns, brought to you today by Tide. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
When I come home from work, I just want to play with Sam, not be a disciplinarian. But he's got this security blanket, and I know it's time he gives it up. He drags it everywhere. By the end of the day, I cringe when I think about what's crawling on it.
Ew.
Finally, there's a detergent that does more than clean. It sanitizes. New Tide with bleach, the only way to kill 99.9% of bacteria.
As long as he gets rid of it before he goes to the prom.
You choose a friend for the family. Thank you, Mom, you're so super to me. Moms like you, choose Jif. Choose Jif.
Creamy Jif has more peanut taste than any other leading creamy brand. We hot roast only the best peanuts for that golden color and rich aroma, the peanuttiest taste of all.
When the choice is right, we all sleep tight. Moms like you, choose Jif. Choose Jif.
Now breathe in the exotic scent of the tropics. Here and here. We've captured it in Tropical Bloom, Downey's lush new floral scent. Give clothes the exotic freshness of a tropical garden and the softness of a petal. Experience Downey's new Tropical Bloom, now blooming everywhere.
So, you still have detectives looking for Emily?
Yes.
Well, now, I thought that we had agreed that Emily pulled this little disappearing act so that she could get you to run to her rescue again and maybe convince everybody that David Stenbeck is stalking her.
It has been over 2 months since she disappeared. We have every right to be worried.
I can't believe you're falling for this.
Margot, I don't know where my daughter is or what happened to her. She is very sick and she's confused. And if we're concerned about her and trying to find her, and it bothers you, it's too damn bad. I don't need to listen to this.
Yeah, I wonder how John's holding up. Today's a big day for him.
Yeah. He told me yesterday about the son he lost, that he's determined to be a good father to this child. I hope he gets a chance.
Hi, Ben. Hey, Andy. Hi. You know, Dr. Johnson, your dad's in charge of a residency this year.
Oh, gosh, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Glad
meet
you're
you.
here. Have you seen my dad at all? Or Carly?
No?
Well, excuse me, I've got to find them.
Okay.
Oh, Susan, have you seen Carly?
No, I haven't seen her.
She asked me to be here early so she could explain the service to me, and now she's not here. Well, Dad asked me to be godfather, so...
I figured he would. Well, that's great. They've probably just been held up somewhere. They'll be here soon.
hand him over, please. Now.
Yeah. Here, take me. Be careful.
Oh,
right?
sweetie, there you go. Mama's here now.
Is he all right?
Here.
Yeah, no, he seems fine. He doesn't have a fever or anything. What did you do to him?
Nothing. I didn't do anything.
Well, you just missed your mama, didn't you?
Nice try. But the christening goes on as planned.
What do you mean, nice try?
You wanted to screw everything up and then blame me at the custody hearing, right?
Come on. That's ridiculous.
Everyone is at the church waiting for us. Why postpone it? Parker's obviously fine.
I had a bad night, okay? I had a bad night.
You wanted him here. I was just cooperating with you.
I know. I did. It just didn't work out the way I'd hoped it would. I did. I was looking forward to it, father and son. It's just he wouldn't take a bottle at all last night, and I couldn't comfort him or anything like that. And every time he got a good look at me, he started bawling like a... I'm a stranger to him. You know that? If you think that's some sort of excuse that I'm trying to make...
I don't. Look, I'm sorry. I really am. And no matter how you feel about me, or vice versa, I know that you love this little boy.
Yeah, well...
I do. And of course he's gonna get cranky and fussy from time to time. I mean, look at the gene pool he sprang from.
Right, well, you know, he wouldn't take a bottle last night at all.
Well, he's probably just been hungry, that's all. And it's lucky for him that Mommy pumped a little snack. Mama, would you get that? Because that formula is so yucky. Yuck. Thanks. Sweetie. Yeah, that's good. Here, you want to try?
Come on here, Paul. Yeah, Parker, you know your old man after all, don't you? Come on. You're going to be okay. I got it.
Dad?
Okay. Yeah, MJ, come in here.
I nearly forgot that you were here. Look at you. You're handsome, so handsome.
Molly, this is my son, MJ. MJ, this is Carly's cousin, Molly.
Hello.
Come on. Hey, Parker.
I saw you at the wedding. You were the other one in the wedding dress.
Right. I probably didn't see you that day because I was having a lot of problems. Where do you live, anyway?
I live in Washington, D.C. with my mom.
And how sweet of you to come all this way to meet your baby brother, to be at his christening. I'm going to be sure I get a lot of pictures of the two of you.
I get to keep one, okay?
Of course. I can tell already you guys are going to be the best of buddies. Well, I think we all should go and get going, you know?
You're a little nervous, aren't you?
No, I would say excited, actually. Yeah. I mean, it's our son's baptism. It's exciting. It almost makes all the custody stuff seem pretty unimportant, doesn't it?
What do you want?
Well, I'm Dr. Hamilton. I'm a psychologist on staff here. You're Mr. Stenbeck, right?
Yes.
I'd like to discuss your wife's situation, if you have time.
My wife had a stroke. She can't speak.
I know. I've looked at your wife's chart. I've worked with stroke patients, helping them regain their speech and other functions. If you'd like to read some of the articles that I've written on my research, the technique I've developed has become quite successful.
Dr. Hamilton, everything that can be done for my wife is already being done.
But please, don't misunderstand me. I'm not criticizing her medical care. I think she could benefit from therapy as well. I've had remarkable results with patients as severely disabled as her. Mr. Stenbeck, you can't be pleased with her progress up to this point.
She was recovering from an injury. I thought the worst was over, and then she had a stroke.
And the original injury was caused by some kind of accident at home?
She was in her stables, and there was some repair work being done. Some scaffolding fell on her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She nearly died. She was in a coma for weeks. But I stayed with her. I talked to her. I tried to get through to her. And then when I thought the situation was hopeless, she suddenly responded. I said something that had made her quite angry.
And you think that's what brought her out of it?
Yes. You see, she regained consciousness, and then her mind was starting to clear, and then there was the stroke. And now, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if she can hear me. I don't know if she knows that I'm touching her. I don't know if she understands. I'll do anything to get her to respond.
I understand. She seems lost to you, Mr. Stenbeck. Part of you wants to believe that there's hope. You can't let go of that hope, and you shouldn't. Not ever.
You may be surprised who's drinking Ensure. Healthy people. Why? Because to help you stay healthy, you have to eat right. For the times you can't eat nutritious foods like these, drink Ensure. With the essential vitamins and minerals you find in vegetables, calcium like in milk, and protein like in fish. Ensure is a source of complete balanced nutrition to help you stay active and energetic. Drink Ensure. And drink to your health.
Colgate Total. The toothpaste so advanced, it keeps working all day, fighting cavities and tartar, plaque and gingivitis, even bad breath. Long-lasting Colgate Total, the brushing that works between brushings.
From the Pond's Institute, it's simply amazing. Introducing Cleansing and Makeup Remover Towelettes. So revolutionary, a dirt-loving fiber gently cleans dirt and removes even waterproof makeup in one simple step.
Wow.
Pond's Cleansing and Makeup Remover Towelettes.
These fries are delicious. Are you sure I can eat these?
Yeah, they're low fat. Got the recipe from Pam.
Pam? I don't know her, but I like her.
Pam really cooks.
There are lots of little reasons for choosing the right cold medicine. Trust Pediacare. It's the #1 pediatrician recommended brand of infants' cold drops made just for baby's little system. Pediacare will make your little one feel a lot better because you care. Pediacare.
Only Oreo.
Dear God.
I don't care what I have to do. I'm going to find him.
An unforgettable all-new Jag. CBS tonight.
This is Dr. Hamilton. This is Lily, my wife's daughter.
I'm glad to meet you.
I don't understand. Did you bring him here?
No, but we were just discussing Lucinda's situation.
Well, I was telling Mr. Stenbeck that my work with stroke patients, especially those with speech loss, has been very successful.
Well, I appreciate your interest, but Dr. Eckert has given my mother a drug that we're hoping will help her.
Well, Dr. Eckert must know, even if the drug works, that her motivation is key.
I mean, Dr. Eckert said that to me just last night.
I think therapy could accelerate her recovery. Now, a stroke patient's condition is very frustrating. You doubt that your wife hears and understands the things you're saying to her. I can tell you she does. Now, imagine lying there fully conscious, thinking, feeling, remembering, but paralyzed. Unable to do the simplest things for yourself, unable to make your needs known. Now, for someone as strong and self-reliant as your wife once was, that must be maddening.
So you could help her?
She wants to reach out to you. She needs to do that, and I can give her the tools. I can teach you, too, how to interpret her responses.
Lily, I'd like to hear more about this, but if you...
No, I'm interested in what you have to say. Go on.
Well, I need to be able to put myself in her place mentally, understand the issues she was dealing with before the accident, her cares, her problems, relationships. Now, anything that you can tell me about the family situation would be very helpful.
Well, where to begin? We were married last November. We were very much in love.
It was a happy marriage then, no serious problems?
No, there were problems. Her family. Lily, if you don't want to hear this...
No, go ahead.
Her family disapproved of the marriage and of me. This was very stressful for Lucinda, and I was having some very difficult times myself because of my son.
Your son?
Yes, my son was having some very serious problems. Then he disappeared, and I didn't know what had become of him.
Get out of my way! Sir, she's not allowed visitors. This patient is dangerous to herself and others. I am not going anywhere until I see everything. Open the door!
Tom, I've been here! Oh, God, you're here! God.
Are you all right? Are you all right?
I'm so glad you came. I prayed you'd come. I knew you'd come.
I thought I'd lost you forever.
Oh,
I love you
I
so
love you.
much.
I love you so much.
The baby.
The baby? The baby's fine. The baby's fine. So excited now that his daddy's here. Oh, God, the guard. Tell him the guard. She's gonna get David. He's outside. We have to go. No, we have to go now.
The police have David. They have arrested him.
No,
You are safe.
no, safe, no,
Listen to me.
arrested, no,
Listen,
he's
listen.
outside.
Honey, listen.
No.
You are safe. The police have him in custody. You're safe.
Oh, God.
I don't know how you will ever forgive me for not believing you. I am so sorry. I will never, ever let you go.
I'm sorry, Susan. I'm really sorry. I know that you must be worried about Emily. It's just that I really am having a hard time getting past what she did to Tom and me.
I don't blame you. I just think you're wrong. This isn't some trick she's pulling.
Maybe not.
It isn't. I wish it were. It's just some horrible... I'm just so afraid I'm never going to see her again.
Oh, I just called my dad, and there's nobody there. No answer. So, I would say, I know, I'm sorry for the holdup, but I'm sure they'll be there soon. Hey, Mom.
Carly's with the baby and John's parking the car.
Oh, great, great.
Is
There we
everything
go.
all right? Oh, yes, fine. Well, then, let's get started.
Thanks. What happened to you?
The baby was crying, John was upset, but everything's okay now.
Carly was supposed to explain to me what I'm supposed to do,
Well,
so...
don't panic, because I have it right here. I have my trusty prayer book.
Okay, good.
Come on. Hey.
I am so sorry we're late. John, you know, actually, it wasn't John's fault at all. The baby was just a little fussy.
Well, he looks like he's over it now. You must be Matthew John.
Yeah, this is MJ. You know, MJ, Reverend Clemens baptized you when you were just about as big as Parker.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I don't expect you to remember that.
Okay.
It's nice to have you here today. Well, let's go on in, shall we?
Nice act.
Me?
Yeah, you. I mean, look at you. You look great, and you were even nice to John.
Yeah, well, that certainly isn't easy. It's impossible. But this is Parker's day, and not even John can spoil that.
All right, everyone. Let's all gather around the font. Family and friends, we're gathered here to initiate this child, Parker Joseph, into the holy sacrament of baptism, and by our presence to welcome him into an extended family bound by love and faith. Let us all join hands and form a circle around him as a symbol of our love and the promise that we make to him. John, will you endeavor to raise this child in the Christian faith and to love and guide him according to its principles?
I will, with God's help. And I promise to do everything within my power to provide for my son the love, the security, and the devotion that a loving parent can give.
Listen, you don't have to worry about all those bad people who are trying to take you away from your mommy and me. Because you know what? I got a secret. But you know, we can't tell your mommy unless we absolutely have to. But John, he's not your real daddy. And I've got proof.
I ask for all the strength and wisdom that I will need to be able to protect my son and to provide for him for his well-being and his health for always.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, can you cook something?
Cook something, cook something. Cook something.
Now you can enjoy that great ballpark taste in no time. Introducing Ballpark Singles, individually wrapped for your microwave to steam in that flavor you love and the big juicy taste you expect from a ballpark.
You could be a chef.
I'll stick with the ballpark.
New Ballpark Singles. Such a big juicy taste, they plump when you cook them.
It takes dozens of people to make a show come to life, and just one thing to stop it, a migraine. So for migraine pain, you know what I take? Excedrin migraine. It really works. It gives me the strong, fast relief I need. My doctor says it's the only non-prescription medicine that's FDA approved for migraine pain relief. So the migraine pain goes away, and I can get back to work, because the show must go on. Excedrin migraine. Trust me, it works.
I'm Father Time, really. And I like things that last a really long time. 2,000 flushes cleans up to 4 months. Others sanitize for 7 weeks. That's why it's 2,000 flushes. For my throne, 2,000 flushes. We measure in months, not weeks.
For itchy patches of dry winter skin, moisturizers can't always cut it. Try new Cortisone 10 Plus. Among these, only Cortisone 10 Plus has 10 moisturizers, plus the power of Cortisone 10 to stop itch and help heal. Try new Cortisone 10 Plus.
Coming March 8th, a new fuel for kids. K-Essentials, only from Kellogg's.
They're deep in the trenches.
It's payback time, Victor.
And taking on the enemy.
I am not letting you steal this company from my father.
Oh, boys.
This thing is far from over.
Do you have the ammo?
I'm sticking around for the gunfight, partner.
Lock and load, baby.
Or will you just get blown away? Oh, if you only knew.
Watch Pain on TVX.
CBS.
DDF.
No, CBS.
TVX.
Pain premieres March 15th.
The new air traffic control system that may replace today's antiquated one tonight.
Carly, will you endeavor to raise this child in the Christian faith and to love and guide him according to its principles?
I will, with God's help. And I know that some of you have your doubts about me being a good mom. And I need for you to know that I love this child with all my heart. That he's precious to me, maybe extra precious after losing a child. I'm grateful that God made him healthy and strong, and that he's allowing me to care for him and show him how much I love him. I want him to have the best of everything. And I don't just mean the things that money can buy, but the things that really matter. A loving home, and dear friends, a happy heart. I feel blessed that God has given him to me, and I ask him, please, to watch over him, and to help me watch over him, always.
Molly, do you promise to support this child with your prayers, your strength, and your love?
I will, with God's help.
And will you continue in this, should his parents be unable to do so?
I will.
I've made many mistakes in my life. But when I came back to Oakdale and wanted to start a new life, Lucinda helped me. She believed in me. She forgave my past. But her family, especially Lily and her husband, couldn't do that. They'd never trusted me.
And so you and your husband opposed the marriage?
Yes, they thought I was after Lucinda's fortune, but it was very simple. We loved each other.
Oh, we had good reason to feel the way that we did. Not to go into gruesome details, but he endangered my husband's life, the welfare of my child, which is something we're still dealing with to this day.
I won't deny any of that. But Lucinda found it in her heart to forgive me.
You are one lying snake.
She knew my faults and my past. But her loving me made me want to become a better man, to hopefully make up some of the harm that I've done to others.
Don't be taken in by him, Lily. He still wants to destroy us all. He still wants to kill Holden.
Believe that we were enemies. Your love has changed me. Now listen. You have to come back, Lucinda. You hear me? You have to come back to me. You have to fight to come back to me.
I'd give everything I own to strangle you right now.
Your love makes my life worth living. I love you like I've never loved anyone. You're all I have. You're all I have now.
You have other family?
No.
But what about your son?
My son has disappeared. I hired detectives and operatives. I had them search the Caribbean, all over Europe, even parts of Asia, any place that he might be. But I know now that he won't be back, that he's gone. I blamed Lucinda's family for this.
And why was that?
There'd been some very difficult times between them.
You know what, James? Let's not hold back. James's son was not just simply troubled. He was sick and twisted. And I'm not exaggerating here. He kidnapped me when I was pregnant. My daughter and I could have been killed because of him. He tried to kill my friend, Julia Lindsay, because she tried to help me.
David was not in his right mind. He did not know what he was doing.
Exactly what he was doing. He didn't care about anybody but himself.
What do you think's happened to him?
I don't know. But I can tell you one thing. I've slept a lot better since he's disappeared. He was a threat to me, to my family, everyone that I loved. I don't think he'll ever come back to Oakdale. You know what? I'm not sorry. Because I hated him.
After 3 years of development, 300 scientific studies, and with 23 patents filed, comes a breakthrough in dental care. Introducing the revolutionary Oral-B cross-action. Its unique crisscross bristles penetrate to lift out and sweep away more plaque than any other brush. Clinical tests prove it. Now you can too. The new cross-action toothbrush from Oral-B.
New spring water dial. Clean, cool, innocent. The scent of a new beginning. From the most trusted antibacterial soap of all, Dial. Doesn't that feel better?
Here's your Pop-Tart, Anthony.
Thanks, Mom.
Pillsbury Toaster Strudel. They taste better than Pop-Tarts. With our do-it-yourself icing, real juicy fruit filling, and flaky pastry, what would you do to get one? Pillsbury Toaster Strudel. Something better just popped up.
Want to get these great Pillsbury things? Get the Doughboy store catalog first. Call now to see how.
Makeup is just a cover-up? That's so yesterday. But makeup that softens little lines? That's today. That's New Visible Lift by L'Oreal. The magic is Pro-Retinol A in a makeup. So as it really covers those little laugh lines, it really helps them disappear. New Visible Lift by L'Oreal. So now when I put on my makeup, the years don't come back. Now that's a visible lift. I can see it, I can feel it, and I'm worth it.
Stay tuned for more of As the World Turns.
CBS rocks when Shania Twain takes you out of the cold and into the Miami heat. Join this year's double Grammy winner Shania Twain with the Backstreet Boys and me, a once-in-a-lifetime duet with Elton John. Shania Twain's Winter Break, CBS Wednesday. It's going to be red hot.
Cool.
Tonight, after A Memory in My Heart, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now, anchor Ann Martin reveals the controversial treatment behind one woman's fight against cancer. Special assignment, only on CBS 2 News at 11.
Tonight.
I'm giving you one last chance. I'm only showing you this one more time.
Right now is your last chance to join Valley Total Fitness and get started for just $19 down and only $19 a month. Call 1-800-FITNESS today because time's running out on this incredible offer. And it's never been easier to get started than right now. Look and feel fantastic. Plus, take advantage of this great offer. Get started now for just $19. Don't wait. These are the final days. Well, don't just sit there. Call now. It's your last chance to get started for just $19.
Mercury Insurance just released a survey comparing their auto insurance rates with other leading auto insurance companies in California. But wait a minute, they forgot someone. Survival. This is Survival's rate for the same insurance. No wonder they didn't invite us to play. Survival is the only auto insurance brokerage that guarantees the lowest rate in writing. Survival. One call could save you up to 30% on your auto insurance. Call 1-800-SURVIVAL now.
Plastic surgery nightmares. Special assignment at 4:30.
Stop! Welcome home.
Andrew, do you promise to support this child with your prayers, your strength, and your love?
I will, with God's help.
And will you continue in this should his parents be unable to do so?
I will, with God's help.
Will you, who witnessed these vows, do all in your power to support Carly and John and Molly and Andrew in keeping them faithfully?
We will, with God's help.
Molly?
I just want to say that I love little Parker more than anything in the world. And that maybe I was asked to be his godmother for a reason, you know, to make up for mistakes that I've made in my life. And I want everything to be perfect for him. Because children need to have warmth and love and tenderness. And I promise to make sure that little Parker gets all of that, together with happiness and some fun and some laughter too. I am really gonna try. And he is really lucky to have Andy as a godfather.
I promise, with God's help, to love my godson, my little brother, be a good example to him, to answer his questions truthfully, and to teach him a mean split-fingered fastball when the time is right. I hope he's a lefty. And, Dad, I know that as he grows up, he will grow to love you as much as I do. I will be a great backup for you, Dad.
Heavenly Father, we thank you that by water and the Holy Spirit you have bestowed upon these servants the new life of grace. Give them, O Lord, and give this child an inquiring and discerning heart, the courage to will and to persevere, a spirit to know and to love you, and the gift of joy and wonder in all your works. I christen thee, Parker Joseph Dixon. Let us welcome the newly baptized.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Welcome, Parker Joseph.
It's so beautiful. You're lucky. Yeah, thank you. I know. I do.
Parker Joseph, have a happy and healthy life. Keep him close to you.
Oh, that is a handsome boy.
Yeah. It's our little brother, MJ. He didn't cry.
Neither did you.
No, you didn't when you were baptized. I don't remember.
Hey, Parker. Congratulations. You were so good. And you were terrific. And all misty-eyed.
Please, no sarcasm today, right?
I mean that.
can't blame you for hating David. There's been a lot of pain on both sides.
Heldon and I never did anything to hurt David.
I think David has paid for his mistakes, Lily. Don't you? Now, if you don't want to hear this, fine, but I think if Dr. Hamilton is going to be brought in on Lucinda's case, he needs to hear all this. The miracle is we never let this come between us. Never let it destroy the love we have for each other.
Dr. Hamilton, it seems like your therapy is geared more towards the family than the patient, so I'd like my mother's care to stay with Dr. Eckert and Dr. Harris.
Before you make that decision, would you let me spend a moment alone with her?
What for?
Well, I'd like to see if I can detect any kind of communication with her.
I don't understand. My mother can't speak at all.
I know I've worked with other patients in her condition. I'll know.
Lily...
Mother, James and I are going to leave you in here for a few minutes with Dr. Hamilton. But I'll be right outside.
If you drink coffee or smoke, Plus White challenges you to unstain your teeth. They could be this stained. But Plus White gets rid of smoking and coffee stains fast. After one brushing, see the difference?
My stains are gone.
Get the Plus with Plus White.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation I'm riding the luge, racing at over 100 miles per hour as the wind whips over my body.
York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
Sorry I'm late. I was at my doctor and... Oh, did you ask her about the things you've been reading about menopause? I did. She said...
It's important to consider menopause and the consequences of its associated estrogen loss.
You mean like hot flashes? Hot flashes and night sweats, but other things too, like vaginal dryness. It can interfere with intimacy.
And osteoporosis. I know that menopause increases our risk of fractures.
Dr. Hartman also said...
Studies show that menopause contributes to heart disease in women. Additional ongoing studies are investigating the connection between menopause and Alzheimer's disease, colon cancer, blindness, and tooth loss.
I had no idea. My doctor and I decided to stick with a program we've agreed on for years.
I should speak to my doctor.
When considering menopause, consider the entire body of evidence. Speak to your doctor about what you can do to help protect your health during and after menopause.
I'm Roger Soddy from Poe's Cereals. I grew up on cereal, followed the funnies, sent for that sheriff's badge. It was the way to start the day. Now that I've grown up, my cereal is post-shredded wheat. Simple, honest, pure, and so wholesome, the feeling you're off on the right foot stays with you all day long. Post-shredded wheat. It's starting the day with cereal and doing it right.
Peace be with you.
And also with you.
Oh, well, it's okay, sweetie. It's okay. Well, at least he waited, right?
Yeah.
I think he's hungry. I have a bottle for him.
All right,
Here.
okay.
Okay, sweetie.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I was just thinking, I remember when Adam and Casey were both baptized, how we promised we'd never let anything destroy our family.
And you think I did?
No, I don't. It's just... I never thought that we'd end up like this, not us.
Well, we did a lot right. I mean, look at the boys.
Yeah, we lucked out there.
And Adam and Casey know there's still a lot of love between us.
Yeah, there is.
Thanks, Andy.
That was wonderful.
It was a beautiful service.
Yes, it was, wasn't
Yes.
it? It was very nice. And it was good practice for Carly and myself. I think we really do have to learn to get along with one another if it's just for Parker's sake, after all, regardless of what the judge has to say.
You're still worried about the hearing?
Well, I am. I mean, she's been awarded temporary custody, you know, and all things being unequal, I'm sure the courts always seem to lean towards the mother, so...
You're concerned about what kind of parent she'd be?
No, well, she really loves Parker. I got to give her that. There's no doubt about that. It's just that, well, any kind of distraction for Carly is something, you know? I mean, Lord knows, something comes along, a new man in her life or something like that, and anything can happen, you know?
Hey, you really are a jerk, you know that? No, not you. Him.
You know, I'm so glad she invited you to this thing.
Oh, please stop. Carly is a good mother.
Yeah, you would know that,
She
right?
loves that baby. Don't listen to this anti-Carly propaganda. This is just part of your campaign to get that kid away from her.
See, that's Carly's latest flavor.
Don't let him get to you.
Oh, sweetie, it's okay. Mama's gonna get your bottle, and then you can take a nice long nap. Okay, sweetie, just a minute.
Carly, can I hold him?
Not right now, honey.
But he's crying.
Yeah, I know. It's just because he's hungry, and I'm gonna get his bottle right away, and then he's gonna... Damn zipper! MJ, is he okay?
Nice apple. But is it clean? If you wiped it with a cloth dish towel, you probably added more germs than you removed. But this apple was rinsed and dried with a strong, absorbent Sparkle paper towel. Towels like Sparkle can reduce germs by up to 99%. After all, you only wanted her to eat the apple, right? This message brought to you by Sparkle and the Georgia Pacific Health Smart Institute.
Try some Minute Maid Orange Tangerine. It's got calcium.
Then I'm not drinking it.
Oh, no, it's sweet. You'll like it.
I don't believe you.
Well, then who would you believe?
I don't know, Robert Loggia. Whoa, Robert Loggia.
Billy, your mother's right. Minute Maid Orange Tangerine tastes great. And it's got as much calcium as milk.
If you say so, Mr. Loggia.
Yeah.
This is great.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Minute Maid Orange Tangerine with calcium.
Yeah.
Sometimes we need to measure happiness by the slice. And occasionally we need our mornings to be a little nutty. Other days, we need to feel warm and gooey inside. Once in a while, we need hugs by the pound. And when life gets too complicated, we need to add more layers. Sara Lee, add some delicious to your life.
I'm a mom, a pharmacist, and a woman with dry skin.
She knows dermatologists recommend Curel, and Curel moisturizes better than any leading therapeutic lotion.
It just heals dry skin better.
You can see the cure in Curel.
Help me put this away.
Real Country Fresh biscuits.
And Country Crock.
Country Fresh taste.
This is helping.
Well, you said put the Country Crock away.
For real Country Fresh taste, the whole country loves. It's smooth, creamy, shed-spread Country Crock.
Oh, my God. Oh, sweetie, don't cry, please. Mommy's here. I don't know. I didn't see.
Hey, let me check him. Oh, he seems okay. Oh, did he fall? Did he hit his head?
No, I didn't see.
Oh,
He fell?
Seems all right.
How did that happen?
Oh, baby.
Carly dropped it.
No, I didn't. MJ, that's a lie.
Are you having second thoughts about becoming a godparent?
No, no way. You?
No. Heck no. We're gonna make a great team.
You know, Andy, I never got to be part of Abigail's christening.
Is that bothering you?
No,
No, I'm not sad, really. I mean, her parents, well, the people who adopted her, they gave her a better life than I ever could have. But, that's why I feel like this is my chance to make up for not raising Abigail. You know, I am gonna be there for Parker. More so than any godmother usually is, because I live in the same house with him. So I'll be like his second mom.
If Carly gets custody, I mean, it may not work out that way.
It will.
Well, you're certain?
I know that you don't really like Carly, but I'm gonna be there to help out.
I'm just saying that it doesn't really have anything to do with us. I mean, it's a decision that Carly and my dad and a judge has to make.
I am gonna be a huge part of Parker's life. I just hope I do the right thing.
I mean, the baby, that's a good baby, and the parents managed to behave themselves. So.
Yeah, for once. So you want to say goodbye to Susan?
No, she looks like she'd rather be alone.
I apologize to her.
Hey, can I take you to lunch?
No, I can't. I have to take Casey bowling.
Bowling? The kid can't lift a bowling ball.
I know. Try and tell him that.
Well, maybe I could convince him to spend some time at the video arcade.
Would you?
Well, I'd do that, yeah, if I could go along. I mean, you know, maybe Adam would like it to be a boys' night out.
I'm sure he would if you're the other boy.
Yeah.
Please, God. Please watch over my daughter and the baby she's gonna have. She's very lost and confused. Please bring her back to me.
Oh, go squirrely in here.
Just hold on. Just breathe. Stay strong for the baby. Strong for the baby, my baby. Oh, David! Oh, David, listen to me. I'm gonna have this baby. You can't keep me here, David. Please, just tell me what you want and I'll do it. I'll give it to you. Oh, God, if you don't care about money, think of your soul, please. You must have some compassion, some feeling, something. I can't take this much longer. I can't take this. What's wrong with you? Do you want us to die in here? Huh? Do you want 2 lives on your conscience? Ow! Oh, God. Oh, no, please. Ow! Oh, no. Oh, God, it's on the baby, not now. Not here. Oh, oh, please, no. Ow. Oh.
Well, there's obviously been a lot of trouble in your family. I know that must weigh heavily on your mind. Bitter anger, resentment. Someday you'll be able to tell me all about it, Lucinda. Right now, you feel helpless, you feel trapped. I sense great anger in you. Hatred. I sense you feel threatened by something or someone. I know what it is to hate, to want to get even. People will tell you that revenge is destructive, but it can be energizing, cleansing. It can give you great strength.
Yeah, I don't think we should bring another doctor in right now.
Lily, Dr. Eckert says that her full recovery depends a lot on her will to fight. Now, this Dr. Hamilton says he can encourage that.
I think motivation is very important, but I think we can do more for her than a complete stranger.
He says he can teach her to communicate.
He says, but he doesn't say how he's going to do that. You know, he sounds like a family therapist to me, not a... I mean, we need a little family therapy. I have to get home to Holden and Hope.
Hope?
My daughter.
Well, that's a beautiful name.
She's a beautiful girl.
So, what do you think?
Well, I spoke to your wife about the therapy, and I'm sure she understood and wants to try.
I'm very interested in proceeding, Doctor.
Good. Well, I'll give it some more thought, and I'll get back to you on my recommendations.
I'll be very interested in what you have to say. Now listen, cost is not an issue here.
You love her very much.
She's all that I have left, now that I've lost my son.
I'll see you later, Dad.
There are certain things your body is going through that the chemo is doing to you. I was tired, very, very tired. One time, my grandchildren were all over, and they all went out and got ice cream. And they're all lined up on the porch, all with ice cream. They start from the age of 3 all the way up to 18 years of age. What a photograph that had to be. I did not have the energy to go upstairs to grab the camera. I missed the photograph. To me, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Go out. Live your life. That's what I'm doing now.
Mom, can we get a monkey?
No. You can't always give your kids what they want.
Mom, can I get my nose pierced?
No. But sometimes it's a good idea to let them have their way.
Can we have some Chef Boyardee?
Sure.
Chef Boyardee is wholesome and hearty. It has the taste kids crave. And it's real food that's real fast.
Seconds?
Which makes it a good idea anytime.
Mom, can I?
No.
Give them what they want. Say yes to Chef Boyardee.
The only magazine with a money-back guarantee, Soap Opera Weekly, makes you a soap insider with absolutely the latest news and the inside stories behind the news, plus storyline previews, revealing interviews, and big, beautiful photos. Nobody knows the soaps like Soap Opera Weekly, guaranteed.
Colgate Total. The toothpaste so advanced, it keeps working all day, fighting cavities and tartar, plaque and gingivitis, even bad breath. Long-lasting Colgate Total, the brushing that works between brushings.
CBS Tonight, a brutal crime robbed her of her memory. And her family.
What happened to me?
Now, she's ready to reclaim her past.
Why in the hell would you come back here?
And her children.
We have no idea who I really am.
Jane Seymour.
I don't want you anywhere near the kids, and I don't want you on my doorstep.
I'm not afraid of you.
In a world premiere movie.
Hey.
Inspired by actual events.
But I am not leaving without my kids.
A Memory in My Heart. CBS Tonight.
Today at 4:30 on CBS 2 News, plastic surgery nightmares in a CBS...